Hello, welcome back. Today I want to talk about a topic that's called memorization. If you were a baptized Catholic as a child, and if you attended Catholic grammar school, then you certainly remember the Baltimore Catechism. This was your religious education training. You learned it at an early age, first of all, that God made you, God loved you, but you had to do all you could to remain on God's good side. So if you were prepared to endure the rigors of Sister Mary Liguri's Monday morning class recitation of the Ten Commandments, the spiritual and corporal works of mercy, the mysteries of the Rosary, the seven sacraments, the morning offering, and the act of contrition, then you could be considered that week the soldier of Christ. Every week we had to consider who would be the good candidate. But this is what you could win if you could recite all those wonderful prayers. You had accomplished what any soldier would be asked to do of defending the faith. You could rely on your memory to recite the fundamental, immutable, unchangeable tenets of the faith, and you could defend the church at all cost. You might even be called a martyr for your faith, and there could be no greater glory. Of course, we all know that being able to recite the answers to catechism questions is not what makes one a good Catholic. Being a good Catholic and defending your faith is so much more than memorizing standard answers from a catechism book. At the same time, I think I can't help but wonder if the pendulum has swung a little too far in the opposite direction. Have we decided that any form of memorization with regard to our prayers or other facts of our faith is simply an outdated and old-fashioned way of teaching religion? I'm not sure. But I certainly know that memorization can be good for the soul. It can strengthen our mind as well as nurture our faith, and I remember memorized prayers helped me through despair. I remember in those moments that I wanted so desperately to be connected with God, and I wanted to pray, but I couldn't find any words. And it was at those moments that I found my mouth moving in words that drew up from my breath just as simply as my breath itself. The words spoke of a Father who art in heaven. The words spoke of the Lord who is my shepherd, I shall not want. The words spoke of a Father whose hands I commend my spirit. The words spoke of the Lord who is my light and my salvation, whom should I fear? And the words asked the question, my God, why have you forsaken me? These words from long forgotten prayers or places in Scripture became my words when I had no words. They became my prayer when I couldn't find my own words, my own prayer. And the words became an expression of my belief when I felt helpless to believe at all. Moments of helplessness, grief, illness, are moments when the words from familiar psalms, from scriptures, and from lost but memorized prayers surfaced from my memory and made a home in my heart. And I felt saved. What was I saved from? Well, I'm not sure, but maybe saved from despair, maybe saved from a feeling of emptiness, or perhaps saved nonetheless by the grace of God. So maybe we can work together to revive and restore our common language, the language of our faith, knowing that the words that are spoken by the heart are and can also become the words from our heart and perhaps from the depth of our heart. Thank you.